Even though we're less than a day away from the release of Secret Invasion on Disney+, there is almost zero hype out there for this show. It's almost like Marvel's done so much damage to their own brand with all the garbage in Phase 4 and now the beginning of Phase 5, the terrible TV series, the disappointments at the box office, and seemingly this constant churn of content that people are just frankly tired of. Well, I don't know if the comments from the lead actor Samuel L. Jackson are going to help things, even with the very mediocre reviews from the critics, the worst ever for a Marvel Disney Plus series. Sam Jackson is out there, he's doing tours, he's doing press events, doing interviews, things like this. He decided that he was going to talk about Brie Larson. Now, obviously, Brie Larson's character of Captain Marvel wasn't particularly popular with a lot of people. She received a lot of criticism for this character, for the things that she said before and during marketing for this movie, and we've seen the fallout from that. Samuel L. Jackson decided that he was going to take yet another shot at Marvel fans who may have had a problem with her character. Samuel L. Jackson defends Brie Larson from critics who, quote, hate strong women. You know, I'm sure that the very same people that criticized Brie Larson's Captain Marvel, I'm sure those very same people had a massive problem with characters like Black Widow, with characters like Scarlet Witch, with characters like Hope Van Dyne's Wasp, characters, I don't know, even in DC like Wonder Woman. I'm sure all those people had massive problems with those strong female characters as well. Oh, wait, they didn't. It's almost like this is a complete and total lie that's continuing to be fabricated, especially by people in Hollywood, people in the entertainment industry, people who work at Marvel or act in Marvel projects in an effort to deflect from the real criticism. But Samuel L. Jackson actually talked a lot about Brie Larson in this interview that he did. Specifically, he railed against, quote, incel dudes that criticize strong women on the internet. Speaking with Rolling Stone magazine, MCU star Sam Jackson addressed some of the sexist hate he sees for his co-star Brie Larson, with whom he'll team up again in this year's The Marvels. By the way, The Marvels, despite the fact that it does look like they took people's complaints into consideration and that they try to set a different tone with Brie Larson, I think that's undeniable. I think that Carol Danvers in this is clearly trying to have a different character than they had in Captain Marvel and in Infinity, or in Endgame, should I say. But let's move past this. The fact remains, there is still a lot of people that don't like this character. Just look at this ratio. A massive ratio for the Marvels trailer that came out a few months ago, despite Brie Larson looking pretty good, especially at this point in the trailer. 781,000 dislikes to just over 500,000 likes. Probably going to be some more criticism after that movie. But listen to this. He looked back at their first experience working together in 2017's Kong Skull Island, which was, quote, not the most wonderful experience. Brie's a stronger person than most people give her credit for. We'd done Kong together, which was not the most wonderful experience. We became great friends during that particular experience because we were having such a hard time. They talked about Unicorn Store, him starring in her movie. Then we bonded through the election while we were doing her movie when Donald Trump won. She was broken, and I was like, don't let him break you. You have to be strong now. And I already have seen a ton of articles starting to pop up, you know, making reference to this. Brie Larson was Brie Larson was broken by the election of Donald Trump. And yeah, I'm sure just like so many people in Hollywood were. We saw that it was like identity politics and wokeness went next level after the 2016 election across the board. It's like people in Hollywood thought, we can't let this happen again. We need to fight back against this. That ended up being a massive mistake for them and led to the downfall for so many people in the entertainment industry. But this is the one thing that I wanted to focus on here. Then, when she got Captain Marvel, she called me and was like, they want me in the Marvel Universe. Should I do that? I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. But she's not going to let any of this stuff destroy her. These incel dudes who hate strong women, or the fact that she's a feminist who has opinion, everybody wants people to be who they want them to be. She is who she is, and she's genuinely that. Again, I don't know if once again labeling fans who didn't like the movie Captain Marvel, which there's a lot of people out there, despite the fact that it made so much money being sandwiched between the two most important superhero movies probably of all time, there was a lot of people that had problems with that movie for a variety of reasons. And I think it's clear that they are listening to some of that they know some of that criticism is out there, because they clearly changed the way that her character is depicted just in the trailer for the Marvels. The fact that once again, you have people associated with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, lead actors in Sam Jackson coming out and calling dudes sexist, calling them bigots, calling them incels, all because they had a problem with one specific female character, not all strong characters. Again, where was all the criticism for Black Widow until really her terrible movie came out after they'd already killed her off. Where was it? I don't know. Maybe I just missed it. Where was all the criticism for all these other female characters that were part of the MCU? It seems like so many people specifically had a problem with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel character and the way that she was portrayed. And of course, also had problems with some of the things she said and the way that she said them, specifically about white men. Yes, there's going to be people that have issues with that. It's not, they just hate strong women. They're all just incels that don't like women. You know that that's just not the case. And it's laughable that people like Sam Jackson are continuing to push that. It looks, to be honest with you, it looks like Secret Invasion is a fucking nightmare, that it's terrible. Based on the reviews we've seen from the first 2 episodes that were available to the critics, it looks like it's going to be a nightmare for the MCU. Wouldn't be surprising. That's almost all they have at this point. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.